to set the tone for the Mavericks blowout. Paul, how concerned are you that Luka has figured out the Celtics?
Figured out? I'm trying to figure out what he figured out. I mean, look, 12 for 26. I mean, 0 for 8 from 3.
Yep.
They win one game and everything, he's figured it out. No, what he's figured out, he needs his teammates. That's what he figured out. I mean, even when you look at it, nobody else in the starting five had double figures. Now, if you're telling me that he figured out the Celtics, the only thing, and this is what figuring out is, oh, he played harder. Oh, he pushed the ball. Oh, he had less turnovers. That's figuring them out. But when I look at this, Skip, this don't look like figuring out to me because Luka in this series, he averaging 30, all right, 8 rebounds, 6 assists. But you know what? He's only averaging 9 points in the second half, 5 rebounds. He's shooting 35% from the field, 21 from 3 in the second half, Skip. So that means if the Celtics have a lead going into the second half, this is what we can expect from him. 35%, 21 from 3. I expect him to get off to a hot start. He has been. He's averaging 20 points in the first half. So you tell me right here, what has he figured out? He's figured out that he's got to go early because in the second half, we're going to make adjustments, and those same shots that he was making in the first half are not going to be there. What has he figured out? Oh, maybe I shouldn't be arguing with the refs. Oh, maybe he's figured himself out more so than the Celtics. Maybe he's figured it out because these numbers don't suggest that he's figured out the Celtics. They play hard. They play with sense of urgency.
So you're saying second half, trash.
I mean, 9 points, 5 rebounds, 35% from the field, 21 from 3, 2 turnovers in the second half alone from Luka Doncic. That's pretty trash for a player like him.
Luka, you watching,
because
you listening.
You expect him, a player his caliber, to be better in the second half. I would expect these numbers to kind of be reversed.
Yeah.
You know, 20 in the second half, 9 in the first half. Get off to a slow start.
What if they are tonight?
What? Here we go with these ifs.
Highly capable.
Hey, can we get these guys some
Man, stop saying these guys.
I need these if shirts. The ASAP. I need to order these on Amazon. Let me put the order in right now, Skip. I'm going to order these. Let me put these in right now. Put these orders in right now, these ifs.
Well, if you aren't careful, you're going to owe me so many dinners, you won't be able to afford the if
The only
T-shirts.
if we're going to be talking about tomorrow is if we want our parade on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or Saturday. What day we want to give the people off work, that's the only ifs we're going to be having this conversation tomorrow. I'm going to be wondering if I'm going to be wearing this black suit, this green suit. I'm going to be wondering if I'm going to get the 15-seater duck boat. I'm going to be wondering if I'm going to get the filet or the ribeye. That's the only ifs that we're going to be worried about.
Nothing. I'm trying to understand what has changed for Luka to be able to figure out the Celtics. Because everything's looking the same to me.
It do.
I mean, nothing, 12 from 26, that's normal. That's what he's been doing. He's literally been doing that.
Yeah, but
the only
look at
thing
his first half, he had 25, and you take off the 2 for 8 in the second half.
I mean, we scored 14 points in the second quarter.
Yeah.
But think about it, though, Skip, when I say to you what has changed for him, other than him cutting down a turnover, he didn't play in the fourth quarter, so he could have had another 4 turnovers in the fourth quarter, but he didn't play. And they was up by so much, so why would he play?
Yeah.
But if you look at his first halves of all the games, they're the same. And you look at the second halves of all the games, they're the same. He just didn't play in the fourth quarter, cut down that turnovers from whatever the crazy number it was, Skip, to where it is then. And he stopped agitating with the refs. He left them alone.
He did.
He left them alone.
That's
that's the adjustment, then maybe they should try that when he goes to Boston. Leave the refs alone and let's see how it goes. Because he didn't make any major... No, it's the same thing.
Okay. I do agree with you about one point because I wrote it down myself. He actually figured himself out in Game 4 much more than he had in the first 3 games. He was on his best behavior, and he pushed the pace. He actually tried to run up the floor with the basketball in ways I didn't even know he was capable of moving that quickly. But he did every chance he got. He did trust his teammates a little more than he has been. But what he also figured out was it doesn't matter who's guarding him. He just took you into the paint and abused you, and it didn't matter. They even tried Doogie Howser on him a few times, and he had no chance, no chance. Drew Holiday had no chance. Derek White had no chance. They're not big enough. Jaylen Brown was also getting abused in the paint by Luka Doncic just because you can't time him. You can't figure him out. You can't. The problem is you guys haven't figured him out. How do you stop him in the paint? Because he's virtually unstoppable. I've never seen anybody stop him. So he set the tone, but now both of you have called him out as saying he's a liability in the second half. So, okay, let's see.
Am I lying?
Happens. He wasn't in the first 3 rounds, I can tell you that.
You mean the first 3 games?
No, first three rounds. Yeah.
That's the pass.
First 2.
Talking about
Different type
pass.
of team, though, man.
distant pass.
Dude was 0 of 8 and basically played 3 quarters from 3. So, of course, he realized, man, I can't shoot out here. Let me go on down here.
Okay. We'll see if that changes tonight. He might figure that part out tonight. I think you're a little afraid of Luka Doncic tonight.
I'm not worried about Luka. I'm more worried about Lively or Dante Exum coming in going 4 for 7, 10 point. Dante Exum. I mean, he's
He
solid.
can play.
I mean, he was out the league, Skip. Then he coming back in the rotation
Yep.
on the championship team.
Yep. Tim Hardaway Jr. can play.
He was a top 5 lottery pick. I'm more worried about.
Play, man.
I'm more worried about.
Will he play tonight?
Tim Hardaway. Will he play tonight?
Yeah.
They gonna put him in the game.
Absolutely.
You got him over 2 threes.
He will be in late first quarter, early second
You got him
quarter.
over 2 threes for a dinner. Over 2 threes.
No, I don't want to do him for a dinner. He's my X factor.
Now you're X factor.
Yeah, I got cinch bets on the other
Tim
guy.
Hardaway Jr. can play, but they won't play him.
They'll play him tonight.
Meaningful minutes.
Okay, up next, we conclude with, we got to put Paul on the record. What is the final score tonight?